Good morning. It's great to be here with you all. Thank you for being here. It's an exciting time to talk about good things that are happening in the state of Mississippi, right? The buzz, the football, the highlighting of our state, the rankings. Everybody has got a lot of energy about our state. And it's so nice to have that conversation and just talk about all the really positive things that are truly happening in our state. There are too many negative things, and now we have the opportunity to showcase a lot of the positive. Well, let me talk to you a little bit about rankings, since that seems to be the hot topic right now, rankings. Well, I want to talk about a ranking that is not in the top 10, not even the top 5, and certainly not the top 25. Never going to make Sports Illustrated. But what is that ranking? It's the ranking that we are dead last in financial capability in our state. We have received the worst signification of being financially capable in our state. So what do? How do we make that change? How do we become one and unified and we get into that top 25, top 10, top 5, and ultimately be the number one in financial literacy? Well, it's important that we all work together because it affects our businesses, our communities, our forward path, and certainly our next generation. Because you know what? We want those individuals that are students now to be prepared to be the next workforce, to be prepared to sit in your chairs right now, to lead businesses, to lead government. And how do we help them? And it's a life skill to understand financial education. And we've done a disservice to our children, but we're starting now with the team effort. Because we have to, and we have to look down and see what we can do that promotes our young people, our next generation of our workforce. So it's important, and so TEAM has come about. TEAM, Treasurer's Education about money. So how are we doing that? Well, it's a team effort. It's a public-private partnership. Many of you are already engaged. You've donated, you're giving of your time. Truly a team effort. We're about 75% funded. And what do? We picked the 9th through 12th grade first. You know, there's so many places we need to start with financial education. But 9th through 12th grade, before those young students get ready to go to college, universities, community colleges, we have to give them some life skills. So we're excited. The team so far, many of you, and we have MEC. Thank you to Blake and Scott and so many of the folks that work at MEC. We're on the road show with them, and we're talking about team, and that means a lot to have that kind of partnership. We're also working with MECC, the Mississippi Economic Council on Education. And why is that important? Because they're training our teachers. Think about that. Our teachers are so important. Our teachers have a wide circle of influence. So we need to have them prepared then to teach our students. And our students, we're working with EverFi. And that's a company that has a very exciting, driven, web-powered curriculum that can be utilized. And what does that do? That's interacting with the children. That's teaching them financial skills. And guess what? We can benchmark that. The schools that have already participated, we can see where those children have learned 40% more in their financial literacy skills than they did before they started the program. Exciting. We can together change the financial culture of our state, but we have to do that. We have to have them empowered by money, not afraid of money. And that's where it lies. How do we make that change? How do we work as a team to make that happen? Because you know what? It makes your businesses better. It makes you not have to garnish wages or see cars being repossessed in your workplace, or even worse, having homes foreclosed on. So that's us together. And what does it show those children? It shows those young people that we believe in them, that we understand they're our future. They're important, and we're investing in them for the long haul. Now, ultimately, we want the team effort to grow. We want it in the elementary and the middle schools and community colleges, and we need it for our workforce that missed the opportunity to learn critical life skills on how to handle their dollars. So big plans, but that's how it gets us to number one. You know, we're all part of a lot of different teams. Rebels, Dogs, Tigers, Golden Eagles, you name it. But this is how we all get on the same team, and we become number one in the state, and we become number one in the country, and we have made a difference in a positive way for the future of the state of Mississippi. So part of that's getting our young people to college. It's important that we kind of parlay that into getting them prepared to be the workforce. So we opened up Impact October the 1st, the Mississippi Prepaid Affordable College Tuition Plan. And we are excited. We hope that you will participate. We hope if you know someone that would like to be in the program, we need to have our investments going on there because, again, those are the people that will go to school, that will actually be working, and they will be leading our state. So Impact is open. We hope that we see a lot of participation. So far in the last month, we've seen over 50 participants. That's great. It's a great opportunity to save for college. So was it a hard decision when we deferred enrollment a couple of years ago? You bet. Was it the right thing to do? Absolutely. And so now that it's open, here's the real critical key. As it's open, does it cost more? Yes. Has college education gone up? Certainly. We are pricing the contracts correctly. We're taking risk assumptions into account. We're looking at future costs of education. And it's still a great deal to invest in Impact because those will continue to rise. And so the best part is it is designated to be a cost-neutral program to all of the taxpayers, to all of us. Again, that says we're being very conscientious, we're being very conservative, and we want this program to be very sustainable. Now, we run another program too, the MAX, the Mississippi Affordable College Savings Plan. Again, an opportunity to save at whatever level. It can be used for tuition, room and board, and books. But it's affordable for that family, whether it's $25 a month, $2,000 a year. It's whatever works with that family. Important, you could do both. You could do an Impact plan, you could do a MAX. Saving for children. The best statistic of this is that it shows that if you invest in a child monetarily, no matter what the number is, that child is 7 times more likely to go to school and further their education. Wow. We want our kids to know that we believe in them. We want them to be in schools, and we want them to be here, being the next folks that are at Hobnob. What's a great time to be working toward the future of our next generation, and that's been the goal of the Treasurer's Office. And we feel like these are important programs as we service the constituents and the taxpayers across the state of Mississippi. It all adds up together, and it's an opportunity, again, for us to all be on the team, for all of us to look at the positive, to keep the buzz going about the rankings, and move forward with the state of Mississippi. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your state treasurer. It is such an honor, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity to strategically look at new ways and options that we can better service the state of Mississippi. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.